presentation of BFA Sports.
Football tonight on BFA Sports. It's the Cherokee Chiefs hosting the Williamstown Braves. I'm Chris Lozzi along with Mike Shute as usual. Braves are at it again. They have now lost 5 straight, but they're going to get some good news. They got some injured players coming back, and that would be Aiden Davidson. He's number 1. I know he comes back. And also going to see Trey Alexander again. What does that do for the Braves going into this one?
Well, it should give the running game a little bit of a pop, right, Chris? Trey Alexander's the team's leading rusher this year, comes in with over 300, close to 300 yards, and he's been getting the job done. Electric runner, makes things happen. I think you got to use him as much as you can. Up
here in Medford for Cherokee, by the way, they're only at 3-3. They're usually a perennial power, especially in that American Conference. They don't have a win in their league yet, and at 3-3, Coach Glatz might be a little bit antsy.
I don't know. I mean, the team was 9-4 last year. Was their final record. They had 2 losses that headed into the playoffs. So I think Cherokee, despite the 3-3 number, Chris, might be a little better than what that record is telling you. They lost to Mainland, a tough game down at the Shore, and also another tough loss in there as well in conference play. So they, I'm sorry, in their division play. So I think when it comes down to it, people might be sleeping on Cherokee a little bit.
Yeah, national anthem here in Cherokee.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good, topped and stuffed with over a ½ pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Hey Braves fans, fuel up for the big game at Dunkin' on the Black Horse Pike in Williamstown. Grab a coffee, a donut, or a breakfast sandwich and cheer on your team. It's game day the Dunkin' way. Newfield National Bank, we're your quarterback leading you to financial victory. Tackle your goals with confidence. Newfield National Bank, your game plan for long-term success. Iron Workers 399 has been representing workers in South Jersey for the past 80 years, fighting for better pay, health care, and making it possible for its members to retire with dignity. If you're working in a fabrication or manufacturing shop or working as an iron worker, contact Local 399 today and learn how working with the protection of a contract can benefit you and your family.
Welcome back to Cherokee. The Braves are at the Chiefs. Always like this one, the Battle of the Indians here on BFA. Chris Lozzi, Mike Shute. Braves again started the season with a win. They now dropped 5 in a row, and they're trying to end that 5-game losing streak. And they do get some good news back. They're going to see some players that you didn't see from injury. And if you look at the roster numerically, remember last week, Mike, we talked about it. No 4, no 5, no 6, no 7. Right, but we know 4 is back. Aiden Davidson, he was in the concussion protocol. He's back. And 5 is Trey Alexander, and I've been told that he is dressed, but I don't know if he is going to play because I don't see him yet. There he is. Yep, he's on the sideline, so it looks like he will go. Anyway.
Yeah, right up there near Coach, on the kickoff, so that means, hey, I'm ready to go once we get the ball. Let's go.
The Chiefs have won the toss, and they deferred. So Braves will get the ball first on offense. The kicker is Matthew St. John. And Kaishim Prunty is back in the lineup. He had an injured ankle. and he is back there with Marco Colbert. So a chilly night here in Medford, and off we go here on BFA, and Colbert takes it on the run. Across the 20-yard line, and Colbert will fight his way to about the 25, and that is where Drew Craig and the Braves will set up on offense.
So Drew Craig will come out here looking to get things jump-started for this Braves offense. Drew Craig comes into today, passing-wise, 13 for 33 for 110 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
And that is something that hopefully in the offense, as you get more into the season, again, Craig sat out the first 4 games, but he can turn a game with that electric arm he's got. Meanwhile, it's a handoff on first down. Elijah Campbell, the freshman, will get across the 35-yard line. We got a good vantage point tonight. We can see pretty much everything. You can use your spotter duties really well. Gain of a couple.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Great stadium. Probably, for my on my opinion, probably the best football stadium in South Jersey, if you're asking me. Love coming out here to Cherokee.
Williamstown, you know.
Well, I mean, in terms of, you know.
Oh, yeah. We're on the visitor side, out of the cold. Second down, Craig's first toss. That's Prunty. And he is on the stat sheet in the first down, a gain of 9 to the 47-yard line.
And that might have been, Chris, in what we've seen, the small sample size, what we've seen from Drew Craig, that may have been the best throw we've seen him make. It was on time. It was leading the runner, leading the receiver in front of him where he could catch it and make a move. Of course, Cherokee played it well defensively and kept it to a short game, but still very nicely done by the Williamstown offense on that play.
First down at the 47. It is Prunty in motion. He gets that little pitch, which is a forward pass, and off the right side he can only get a couple. It's a nice tackle by Evan Breifogel, the senior defensive back.
Sorry, some technical difficulties there, but we are back.
We are back. 3rd down and 5 for the Braves on a nice carry by Elijah Campbell. The one thing that this is a challenge to call a game because of the logistics with the Wi-Fi, so we're doing what we can. It's Jackson Colbert in the slot on 3rd down. First big play of the game, first quarter here on BFA. Craig immediately rolling out. He can run if he wants to. He is going to, and he is not going to get the first down. That's a really nice defensive play by Dylan Kolinsky, who pushed him out, but they're going to give him the marker anyway.
Wow. Good little stretch at the end. If we get a look at it again, you'll see Craig at the very end, Chris, just kind of reach it out a little bit. It was a nice tackle by 23, though, as you said. Here's a second look at it. And watch him at the very end just kind of reach out. Whoop. Got it in there.
Good spot, generously done for the Braves, and they have a 1st and 10 now. The drive continues, and Campbell is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to go on that run. No gain on the play. Micah Lee on the stop, junior defensive lineman. He also is the tight end here for the Cherokee offense. 2nd down, 11.
Lee came into today with 19 total tackles. Give him 20. And they've got a bunch of guys all over 20 tackles this season. Like 8 guys all over 20 tackles.
Speaking of tackles, wait until the Braves get on defense. We talk about one Joe Hatefi.
Yeah, big numbers for Joe.
Officially a loss of a yard. 2nd down off the play fake. That's underneath to Prunty, and that's a catch. Prunty's 2nd catch of the night, good for 8. And I'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 at the 34.
Everything about this drive is really good from Williamstown. Again, I said it earlier, Craig with a good throw earlier, probably the best we've seen. That also was a good throw because Prunty just came across, stayed low, got to the space, caught it, picks up the good yardage, and you're looking at 3rd and short. The offense for Williamstown, this is the sharpest they've looked, I think, to start a game.
Prunty in motion, 3rd down, about 3. From the 34. And Craig handoff, and that's Trey Alexander, his first touch off the left side. Good enough for a Brave first down, a gain of near 5.
Williamstown really clicking, and watch the block on the left side.
Kopachewski
got out in front of it there.
Alexander gets the first down for the Braves. And the drive continues at the 28. This started at the Williamstown 25-yard line. First down again. Prunty is in motion. And it's a quick handoff up the middle and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not much on Alexander's run.
Tried to run basically the same play there twice in a row. They got a good pop on it the first time, not as much the second time there. 53 up front for Williamstown is Kareem Prunty. I'm sorry, is it Kareem with his brother? Yeah.
Yep, you got it. Second down, 9. As Prunty in motion to the near side. Alexander is in the backfield with Craig, and Prunty moved on the line of scrimmage. That's a false start, and it's going to go against Williamstown. First foul of the night, Rob Ritterelli. He is Mike tonight for the PA only. So we'll get him to change sides so he can face the TV. How you like that, Mike? By the way, did you get your text message I just sent you? It's a nice little package you got.
I'll take a peek.
Yeah, you might want to. After the penalty, second down, 14, and Craig rolls out for space, sets up to the end zone. It's underthrown, and it is incomplete. Aiden Davidson was down there. There was some contact, and incomplete, and it's third down. Lorenzo Lontak providing the coverage for the Chiefs.
Rolling out to his right and throwing.
Like it caught some wind, didn't it?
Yeah. The wind is kind of swirling here. It looks like it's blowing in the face of Craig down there, really, but it seems to be kind of swirling around a little bit.
Well, it's blowing in our face.
Yeah, but if you look at the other side of the field, the flags are going the other way. I guess that's part of this
the bowl
hill
right
here, yeah.
Third and 14. Here's Craig again. Sets up, rifles it. Underthrown, flag is down, and Darwin Walker is celebrating, but he's guilty of pass interference because they're signaling a hold that it was before the pass then.
Yeah, well,
and that's not an automatic first down.
We probably won't be able to see that from this angle, but it's probably right in there, and then he's still kind of on him. You see his arm, left arm was around the waist of Davidson, but it was around there the whole time.
So that's the ball was not in the air, and remember, in high school football, the only automatic first downs are the roughing kind. Roughing the passer, the punter, the holder, and the kicker. That's it. So a third down and 14 becomes a third and 4.
Darwin Walker at defensive back, 27 total tackles this year, a fumble recovery, an interception, which was a pick 6 in week 0. Also has a block kick. He's one of their best all-around players.
Alexander had a crease, and it was shut down quickly. Isaiah Jordan with the stop, forcing the Braves into a fourth down and about 3, and we'll look at the sideline. Cole Snyder warming up in case the call comes from Frank, and it will not. So the Brave offense is going to stay on the field, fourth down, as the Braves have held the ball 6 minutes and 25 seconds and counting.
Yeah, it's been a great first drive.
Braves to the line quickly. See if Craig's trying to draw the Chiefs off, and I think he is. Now, does Frank want to run a play or call a timeout here? I think he's going to run a play with Craig in the shotgun. Fourth down and 3. Here's Craig looking left, chased out, going to run for it. Flag is down, and Craig, another flag. Craig is going to get what appears to be enough yards for a first down, but now we'll check the penalties. And Rob Ritterelli and his crew are going to have to sort this one out. Now, more than one flag.
So the only thing it could be on Williamstown would have been a block in the back because there was really nobody in front of Craig there. He was off and running, but he really didn't have much blockers, and I guess some guys came in behind the play.
Well, it's against Williamstown. Apparently, he did not make the line to gain, so ball's going to go over on downs. Yep. So the ball goes over on downs, and finally, we'll see the Chief offense, the Braves, come up empty after a drive of nearly 7 minutes. And like Mike said, some impressive starts, both on the ground and in the air.
By declining the penalty, Cherokee takes the ball at the end of the run, which they're putting the ball down at the 20, Chris. And
It was short of first down.
But I'm looking at where the chains were, and the chains were actually, I thought, at the 20, a little bit past the 21.
That's the one thing about this vantage point. The line of game is the 18-yard line. I thought the same thing you did.
It didn't look like it was anywhere close to the 18. That's weird.
So we go the other way, and Cooper Birdie. Darwin Walker up the middle. Stopped by Marco Colbert to the 31. That's a gain of 11 and a quick first down for Cherokee.
They like to use Walker on that play a lot, Chris. That's his 10th catch of the year. He had 107 yards coming in to the season. 1 touchdown. That was a 38-yard reception in week 0 in a 30-0 win over Middletown South.
That was Mike Galley on the screen right there. You see number 1. There's Birdie again, the lefty, with a fake. Chased by Galley. Throws far side wide open. That is Campfield, and Murad Campfield all the way down to the Brave 37-yard line. 43 yards on that play. Birdie to Campfield.
Campfield is a very consistent runner for this team. They don't throw him the ball a lot, but he gets this one here and gets a big gain. He's got 154 carries this year, Chris, 889 yards on the ground, just 3 touchdowns, has 200-yard rushing games this season.
Well, he's got his first carry, and he is down to the 28-yard line, and that is close to another Cherokee first down. 3 plays Cherokee runs. They go from their 20 to the Brave 28. And we have under 4 minutes to go in the first. Sorry, Mike.
In week 1, yeah, I know, the sun's right above it. In week 1, Campfield had 25 carries for 208 yards, 8 yards per carry in a 27-10 win at Lenape. So that was his first 200-yard game. His second came in week 5 in a, get this, 213 rushing yards in a 7-3 win over Shawnee. How do you rush for 213 yards and your team only scores 7 points?
Carry off the right side, Campfield. Marco Colbert drags him down, but not before a first down. Down to the 23, pickup of 8.
So career-wise, Campfield's now has 495 career carries, Chris. He had 2,741 rushing yards coming into today. It's a lot of carries in 3 years.
At the 23, a first down. Birdie, design run. Going to try to get to the left. Got one blocked and eludes a tackle, and he's pushed out by Hitefi at the 16-yard line. That's good for about 6 yards. You know, Joe Hitefi is probably on pace for 130 tackles this year. That was the nugget we got from Wade Inge, and he's not kidding.
Yeah, he's at 66 coming into today, Chris. So that's 66 through the first 6 games, 11 a game. Yeah, he's gonna be right around 100 at least.
At the 16-yard line, second down and short for Birdie and the Chiefs, who stopped the Braves. Now there's a flag, and that's going to go against the offense, and you can see the offensive lineman. I love when they know that they do it. You know, Teddy Skaversky.
Well, you know, I was talking about Campfield's numbers this year. He doesn't do any of that without the two monstrous tackles that this Cherokee team has. Dylan Grau, 6'5", 330, and Chris Terrian, 6'6", 275. You've got 2 massive guys just leading the way for these 2 guys. Chris Terrian, that name sounds familiar, huh, Chris?
Yeah. On his way to Villanova.
Yep.
Congratulations to him. Campfield up the middle, and the Braves stop him. It took 3 of them, though, Galley and Jordan Kennedy and Ruben Lozado, so it'll bring up a third down. Let's call it 6, Mike. They need the 12-yard line.
Terrian is number 74, by the way, for this Cherokee team. So he's on the left. He's playing left tackle. Just give people watching an idea. And again, as Chris Lozzi said, he'll be going to Villanova next year.
We'll let his father tell us because he's going to join us in the broadcast soon. Campfield gets room to the Brave 5 to the Brave 2.
Canfield is explosive. He really busted out as a premier back in the area last year when he had 1,304 rushing yards and averaged 5.6 yards a carry with 16 touchdowns. So he's just keeping it going this year. Scored the game-winning touchdown in the Group 5 South Jersey final last year, Chris, in a double overtime win for Cherokee over Marlboro.
Seen this in a while. Wishbone. Birdie keeps. They can't make contact with him. They push him in. There's no flag, or is there a flag? They're talking about it. They're going to call a touchdown. And that is illegal in high school football, and I think, are they going to talk about this?
They put the ball down in the extra point spot, so not much of a discussion.
Well, there's Robert Rittarelli, but you can't make contact with the ball carrier. When we look at it again on the replay, you'll see. Let's watch here. St. John's out for the extra point, but watch this. That's a no-no.
I don't think anybody touched him, though.
Well, they're saying nobody touched him.
Yeah, it didn't look like it from there. I saw what you're saying. They both put their arms up, but they were kind of on the guys to their left and right, not the quarterback.
Low snap, good. Cherokee up 7-0, a minute 26 to go in the first here on BFA.
Fraternal Order of Police 125. We're proud to support our local youth and their passion of football. Together, we're building a strong community. Fraternal Order of Police 125, protecting our Williamstown community, supporting our youth.